So if we turn first to the question of, well, when does Irish employment tax arise? And this is often, often asked in terms of employees who are temporary assignees in Ireland. That means that they're spending some time in Ireland, but not all of their time. So effectively then, if an employee is travelling to Ireland for work and he spends up to 30 work days in a tax year in Ireland, under a non-Irish employment contract, then the days they spend in Ireland performing the duties of their employment may be disregarded for Irish payroll tax purposes. Now, remember here in Ireland that when we talk about a tax year, that's a calendar year. The Irish tax year goes from January to December every year. Tax equalisation then, this is an arrangement that comes up quite frequently between employers, foreign employers, and employees who are working in the state. And the idea is to ensure that the employee doesn't suffer either financial hardship or a financial windfall as a result of the tax treatment of their international assignment. So they end up getting the same net pay irrespective of the location that they're working in. And the idea is that the employee pays no more or no less tax than would have been paid if they'd never left their former home. This effectively then the assignee, the international assignee, is in a net tax neutral position during the assignment. And a lot of the time, this is a really important consideration when employees are being asked or it's been suggested, or they're being encouraged to relocate for work. A very important question and a very commonly asked question is, well, what's this going to mean for me in terms of tax? And where an employer can turn around and say, well, look, we're going to put a tax equalisation arrangement in place, meaning that it will be tax neutral for you in terms of your employment income. That can often be a really, really good thing from the employee's point of view. Where the employer pays tax on behalf of the employee under such a tax equalisation arrangement, a gross up should be applied in calculating the tax due under the PAYE system. So again, very important that the software that's being used has the facility to operate the tax correctly on such an equalisation arrangement.